Hey folks, we got an exciting beer today. We're going to go visit our good friends down at Parish Brewing again. We're going to have the Infinite Ghost out of Broussard, Louisiana. One of our favorite breweries. Stick around.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. Back to do that once again. As always, I've got Jay, I've got Andy in the attic. I am Ben. What are we drinking today?
The Infinite Ghost with the cool can from Parish Brewing Company, Broussard, Louisiana. It is right on the edge of a double, isn't it, Andy? Is it considered a double?
It's a DIPA. It's in DIPA category. It's 8%.
Let's crack it and get going. I think every one of us has probably had this. And look at that. I had my Parish glass tonight, too.
Ben, what's going on?
Just wanted to,
really
zoom in on this pour here.
Look at that pour.
Look at that.
Such an exhibitionist.
Parish.
Oh, I forgot my Parish glass that you gave me.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers.
Cheers, mates.
I think the last time I had this is when we were in Huntsville in October.
Did you have it on draft?
Dust all.
Yeah. So I thought.
Infinite Ghost Double IPA is a variation of their most well-known beer, Ghost in the Machine. Okay, easy IPA from Parish Brewing Company at Broussard, Louisiana. They describe this as being super saturated with Yakima Valley citra hops and citra terpenes. And it's dosed with citrus spectrum at mid-fermentation. Has a flavor.
Are you okay?
My speech is off today. Let me talk.
Where's salad?
You need to go get an Advil or something, or just like
an Advil. It has a flavor profile of dank, hazy, hoppy, juicy. Get that. And that's what they describe as this. This is of the Ghost in the Machine variants that we reviewed. We did Baby Ghost, correct?
Yeah. The West Coast.
This is the only, and West Coast Ghost. Okay. Yeah, and then this one. So.
And ironically, I had the Space Ghost this past weekend, which was a collaboration with Other Half.
Oh,
and
wow.
Ed, who's been on our show as well, he was in Colorado this past weekend, and he picked up another one called the Ghost in the Laboratory. It's a collaboration with Equilibrium Brewing.
Oh, wow. We're just taking this ghost train all over the place, aren't they?
Yeah.
Kind of jealous over here.
Yeah. I'm sure Don in Scotland has all these. He's probably
still wanted to try Skillahog. Now they've been advertising, promoting their 10th anniversary of Ghost in the Machine beer. So each year they do an anniversary beer, and it's the Ghost X.
All right.
Has that been released?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's been produced and released. I don't know how widely distributed it is yet.
I'll have to look. I haven't been by the beer store in a while. It's be a good week
Ben,
for it.
are you done, Ben?
I'm done. Yeah. I'll even jump in and go first this time, since we've all had it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the nice guy tonight. I'm not gonna call him Jay. So, this beer is really good. As all the Ghost series have been. I think that this one definitely the only minor negative I have on this one is just a little bit of that bitter peel on the back end, and it's minor. It's not not even worth mentioning if we weren't doing a lame beer show. But no, it's definitely juicy, and you get just the citrus, and we've talked about this before. Like with some of these, you don't really even like this doesn't seem like an 8% to me. It seems more like probably like a 6, maybe a 7. But it is really good. I've been trying to decide this whole time, and even when I had it before, do I like this better than just a regular Ghost in the Machine? I think it's right there, especially for the variants that we've had. This is probably the variant I like the most that I've tried, and this is all the ones I've tried we've reviewed as well. I think this one's going to be probably an 8.5 for me. I like it a lot, and this would be one I would buy often and keep in the fridge if I could get it all the time. And I think you guys may feel the same way, but I'm going to let y'all tell them. So I'm going to let. I don't want to.
Don't speak for me.
Well, I will comment on that, Ben. I had this when it first came out, and decided I really liked it so much that I went and bought all that they had at Liquor Express, and one of the 2 liquor stores or the beer stores that you could get it here. And I bought all of the other that they had at Dust Off. I think it too is a great beer. My personal opinion is I do think it is better than Ghost in the Machine. The hazy, the hoppy, the dank, it all comes through. To me, it really has that strong grapefruit peel portion that you're talking about, Ben. I can get that. I always have liked grapefruit. I know Andy's a little sour on some of that, but to me, grapefruit is one thing I grew up eating as a kid with my grandfather. So, for me, it is a 9. It is a great beer, and I wish I could get more of it, but I can no longer until they produce it again and distribute it again.
And that's pretty amazing, given that you, I think, shared a couple of extras with us.
Yeah.
When you provided this, because you got it,
Yep.
And then gave us a couple of extras. So, yeah. All right, Andy.
It is good. I don't know if I could say better than Ghost. Might be on the same plane. And for me, it may be the amount of dankness and the peel. I mean, I'm still going to give it a great score because it is hazy, juicy. That's the Citra hops just comes through all those Citra hops that they're throwing in there. Good beer. I can't elevate it to an 8.5, so I'll get to give it an 8.0. Tastes good. Doesn't taste 8%, like you said, Ben. Doesn't feel strong.
Wow. So Andy is the lowest score out of the 3 of us. And Ben rated an IPA higher than Andy.
It's not the first time that's happened, but I mean, I've rated an IPA higher than both of y'all. It's because it didn't taste like a traditional IPA.
Yeah. You're like, hey, goodness, it didn't taste.
Yeah, exactly. This one's great. But it's rare that an IPA that I come out higher than either one of you. So cue the fireworks. That is going to be an 8.5 for the Infinite Ghost from Parish out of Broussard, Louisiana. definitely a great beer. If you see out in the wild any of the Ghost series, you've really got to grab them and try them. It's definitely a good series to grab when you find. I mean, we would say, with the amount of Parish beer we've had, if you find any Parish beer, go ahead and give it a shot. Definitely appreciate you checking out this video. So that's an 8.5. Anything 8.5 or better on our 10-point scale makes the Hopped Up Beer Review Wall of Fame. And Andy is going to print them a little picture. Or are you going to color it this time, or are you still printing? Did you run out of ink? And your inkjet? We're going to send them something they can display prominently in their facilities, and so you can look for that the next time you're there at Parish. Got a bunch of links down below. Check all those out. Social media sites, Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server, merch. We got glassware links for glassware that we have purchased on and use on the show, and then some of the hardware software that we also use to produce this show. So check all that out down below. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think about Parish and the Ghost series. And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell. We definitely appreciate that. For Andy in the Attic and Jay, I'm Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers,
Cheers, mates.